Hey guys, I am back again with another one of my LEGO review series, and today by the title you would already know this, but we are going to be reviewing LEGO City set number 60405, the emergency rescue helicopter with 226 pieces. Now this set came out in 2024, obviously, but if you know, and it came out, I believe, January 1st. I know a big batch of sets came out for multiple Lego themes came out January 1st, I believe. So this was one of the ones that was included for the Lego City line. Um, when I originally looked at the sets that were coming out, this one wasn't really, I mean, it looked cool, but it wasn't like my top on my list. But once I saw it in the store and kind of looked at it, for some reason it just looked pretty cool. I have some helicopters that are kind of, I think most of the ones I have are like side build type things for other sets, so it's not like the main focus was the helicopter, if that makes sense. But this one looked pretty cool, so I went ahead and picked it up. It was, I believe, $19.99 where I'm at, so about 20 something with tax, you know. But I went ahead and picked it up. But as you can see on the back, not gonna go too deep in detail on the box. Like, these videos aren't meant to be highly detailed. I just kind of wanted to show it off because one, I get more videos out, and two, it's something I enjoy. But there's the back. You can kind of get an idea of what it's meant to be, or the idea of the set is supposed to be. Next up is the insert or the manual, the instructions. Not going to go too in detail on the manuals. I just kind of wanted to show it, and I guess since I forgot to do it in the last video, I might as well do it just because I can. I can show the advertisement kind of things for some of the other sets that released. So there are those, some pretty cool ones. None of these I'm like highly interested in, like the little, what's it called, like a steamroller type thing or whatever it's called. Looks kind of cool. The burger truck looks kind of cool, but none of these I'm like heavily interested in. I may end up getting them, but as of now, they're not top on my list. But yeah, and it did come with some stickers. I think it had like, how many, like 3 or 4 stickers. Not too many though in this one. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started over here. I guess I'll start with the minifigures. First up, you get this little pilot lady. She looks pretty cool. I think she looks like, I think she looks pretty cool for some of the ones that I've seen before. But you have her, and as you can see, she in this one she's jumping from the helicopter, so you can kind of stick her. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but you kind of get the idea. She can kind of connect in there like she's getting ready to jump. And she comes with a helmet, so you can switch out her hair piece with the helmet piece, so she, you know, doesn't get an injury. Next up is the pilot that sits in the front over here. If that picked up on camera over here. He also, well, I guess I'll do a 360 of him. But he also has a helmet with a little shield, as I almost drop it. A shield for, you know, to replace his hairpiece, so when he's in the flight pilot position, he can have that on. And last up is the victim, I guess, the person that needs saving. Pretty cool. Got a little beanie or toboggan on, backpack with this stuff, and then this, which I'm assuming is supposed to be like a little flare type thing, fire, so he can signal down the helicopter so they can see. And they also have, I'm not going to show this for everyone, but they do have like kind of a shocked face for some of them. So there's his, and I guess I can show some of them. Does he have? I guess he doesn't have one, but I don't think the girl has one either. She may have one, but anyway, there's that. Sorry about choke there for a second. But Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the helicopter itself. Now, the helicopter, like I mentioned, I believe I have some helicopter type things that were included with other builds that I've had, but they've mostly been side builds, except for like I think I have a Black Widow one, but that one looks more like a fancier like military helicopter type thing. But just like as a base helicopter, this is the only one I really have that's kind of been like, here's a helicopter, and you know, like the main idea of the set. But the helicopter itself for like 20 bucks. I know Lego has been always been kind of expensive, but as of recently, they've upped the prices. If you're a fan or like into it, you know, but they've upped the prices a lot on some of this stuff. Like back in the day, I could see this being like a $15 set or even like a $12 set back in the day, possibly. But for 20 bucks nowadays, it's a pretty big helicopter. Like I was not expecting it to be this big. I've got sets that have vehicles in it before, and they've been like half the size of this. So I don't know why they went so big with this one for me personally, but I don't know. I like it. I think it's a cool looking build. But here I'm gonna do like a quick little 360 so you can kind of see, and it's kind of hard to do with the propellers, but we'll make do. I guess I can show kind of the bottom, but as everything falls around. But I guess I'll show the propellers since they keep spinning. This propellers obviously turn. They're pretty big. Like I would have thought they would be like half the size of this for some reason, but pretty big propellers makes it more fun, I guess, in my opinion. This thing back here spins. It also turns. I don't know if this is meant to be like, as it's like, you know, landing down, it can kind of like hover a little bit to like get it to land safely. That might be what that is. I'm not 100% sure, but it does turn and this spins. This piece right here opens up and down, so you can sit the pilot in here. Not gonna put him in there though, because it's gonna be too hard. But these little stick things move up and down. He comes with a little control board, so you can kind of see, pretend he's controlling it, you know. Closes back down. And this piece back here opens up. Let me get that open. And then on the inside, it comes with a, let me kind of get it out. It's just kind of stuck in there. Well, I'm gonna attempt to get it out. There we go. It comes with a little stretcher type thing, so when you have, I guess as you're playing with it, you know, when he gets on the ground, when they get on the ground, they can put the guy on the stretcher and load him back up in the back. And you know, you have to mess around with him a little bit as that falls out. But he can go in there, and you can kind of, you get the idea, But, and then you can load him back up and then, you know, lift off. This lady, like I mentioned, I believe she can connect here, so like she's getting ready to jump down and, you know, save him like in the picture. And the main thing that kind of got me in was this little rope thing here. I don't know why, I just thought it was cool. I've seen it before, but I just decided to get it. It does spin around. You have to mess with it, but it does spin around, and you can connect it to her hand, or you can take the little backpack thing off, and it can connect directly into her back, and she can hop down. So, you know, she can hop down and drop safely. But yeah, that is pretty much it though. I would say this, I would give about, I would say 8.5 out of 10, almost 9. Honestly, I could give it higher than that, but I'm gonna play it safe and go with 8.5 out of 10. I would recommend it, especially if you're a kid or like a child, or you're getting this as a gift. Like me personally, I would get it for anybody really, because I think it's a cool looking set. But keeping in mind it is for children, the set itself, I think it would be good. to get for a child for like a birthday or something. It's a pretty big set. It comes with figures, you know, and it's just a cool looking set in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me kind of... Oh, and I guess I can show this right quick now that I remembered it. That is one of these stickers, and then the other side has a sticker, and then I believe that was about it. There wasn't too many stickers on this one, but that's pretty much it for this video. So yeah, tell me how you guys liked it, and if you have any sets you're looking forward to picking up, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.